researcher on a chat show where I got to meet Buzz Aldrin, who is one of the first men in space, and he was talking about how amazing it was going into space, walking in space, seeing the Earth from beyond, from out in space. An amazing opportunity, I think, but not one that I would take if I were ever offered it, because I think once you'd walked in space, it would make readjusting to normal life very difficult. You know, picture the scene, it's a Friday night, right? You've just got back from space. Your friend Ian rings you up. He goes, hello? You back from space then? You go, yeah. You go, what was it like? And you go, well, amazing thing. And Ian would go, right, anyway, look. A crowd of us are going down the multiplex tonight to see the new Schwarzenegger film, Jingle All the Way, and we wondered if you'd want to come. And you would say no, because I've walked in space. Seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger's latest poorly conceived flimsy comedy vehicle holds few thrills for me now. And Ian would go, oh, go on, we're going bowling afterwards. And he would go, no, because I've walked in space. And Ian would go, oh, you've changed, you have. Similar situation about a year ago. I was in a gig in Nottingham, and I went back to the hotel I was supposed to be staying at, got there, wrong key, wrong address, something, couldn't get in. Sitting on the curb outside, this bloke walked past. He was called Crispin. He'd been at the gig, and he said, you can come and stay at my place. I've got a spare bed, spare room, no problem. So I went back there, but he'd lied. All he'd got right was a mattress on the floor in the room, with no sheets, just like one of those Parker coats with like the furry hoods laid over it. And the mattress was in the middle of a room, the walls of which were covered with 10 6-foot by 4-foot posters of me, right? And in the middle of the room, his flatmate was sitting on a sofa watching a video of two nuns having sex with a pig, right? Or actually, in retrospect, I assume they were actresses unless there's some really weird Catholic spin-off somewhere, I don't know. But now, I didn't want to have to watch that, but I was a guest, so I had to sit through it, obviously. And I was glad that I did, because it's interesting to see how they achieved this. They had to put, like, sacking over the woman's back because of the trotters, and you can imagine. But, like, then I was thinking, what would you do if you'd had sex with a pig? You'd have two options for your life. One would be to go, oh, my God, I've had sex with a pig. I've transgressed every known moral, social and physical boundary. I'm just going to become a sort of drug addict and just kill myself, that's it. That's one option. Second option is to go, I've had sex with a pig. I've transgressed every known moral, physical and social boundary. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. But if you took that second option, again, it would make adjusting to normal life very difficult. New job, situation, new job, weekend, someone comes across the office floor, stops you, says to you, I hope you don't mind me interrupting. I've been looking at you all week, I find you very attractive. Would you like to go out for a romantic Italian meal? And you'd have to go, well, no. Because I've had sex with a pig. Pasta and candlelight and piped violin music hold few thrills for me now. Last summer I went on holiday to the States, and I got a Greyhound bus up from Tucson, Arizona, near the Mexican border, right up to Las Vegas. And it was night time, and we were going through this stretch of desert they call the Painted Desert. And the moon was out, casting these really amazing shadows off all these big rocks there. And everyone on the bus, even like local people that had made the journey hundreds of times, they were all looking out, really amazed. They'd never seen the landscape look that beautiful. Everyone was entranced by it. Except for two people, a man and a woman, in the seat in front of me. They weren't a couple, they were just sitting adjacent to each other. And they were both just bored by it, just reading and stuff. Finally, the woman couldn't stand it anymore, and she turned to the man. And she said to him, look, I hope you don't mind me interrupting, but everyone else on this bus tonight is really freaked out by this scenery. But you just seem bored by it. So, what is your excuse? And he turned to her and he said, well, you see, I've walked in space. I've seen the lunar landscape. This is nothing to me. Then he, in turn, he couldn't stand it any longer, and he turned to her. And he said, but I notice you, similarly, you seem like bored by this whole natural spectacle. What is it that has made you so jaded? And she said, that's nothing. But in conversation, they found that they had a lot in common. They got out in Las Vegas, had a $50 Elvis-themed wedding, and have been very happy ever since. Thanks a lot.